Attention passionate Cleveland, BROWNS. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Cleveland Browns' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Cleveland Browns fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Cleveland, BROWNS. Let's get to the news. Alright, Browns fans, I hope you're as excited as I am because today we're diving deep into one of the most talked about topics of the upcoming NFL season, the quarterback situation here in Cleveland. You know, it's always a big deal when it comes to the Browns, but this year things feel different. There's a buzz in the air, a sense that something big is brewing behind the scenes. The quarterback position, as you all know, is the heartbeat of any football team, and for Cleveland, it's no different. Last season left us with a lot of questions, a lot of hope, and a lot of anticipation. And now, as we edge closer to the start of the new season, those questions are only growing louder. Who will be the guy leading this offense? Will it be a seasoned veteran, a promising young talent, or maybe, just maybe, a surprise underdog stepping up at the right moment? These are the questions that are keeping Browns fans on the edge of their seats. Now, to understand the current landscape, we need to take a step back and look at how the team's been shaping up in recent months. Cleveland has always been a franchise with a passionate fan base, a rich history filled with ups and downs, but lately there's been a renewed sense of optimism. The team has made some key moves in the offseason, bringing in new talent, and especially in the quarterback room, we've seen a lot of activity. There are multiple contenders vying for that one spot, some familiar faces, some new names that have the potential to shake things up. And let me tell you, this competition isn't just a simple battle. It's a chess match, with each player trying to outthink and outperform the other to earn that starting role. One of the most talked about players in this mix is Deshaun Watson. After his suspension last year and the drama surrounding his transition to Cleveland, there's a lot of mixed feelings among fans. Some see him as the franchise savior, a proven talent who can elevate the Browns to new heights. Others are understandably cautious, given the controversies and the time he spent away from the field. But make no mistake, Watson's talent is undeniable. When healthy, he's been one of the most dynamic quarterbacks in the league, capable of making throws that few others can. His ability to extend plays, improvise, and lead clutch drives is what makes him the favorite for many to claim the starting job. The Browns coaching staff has been giving him extended reps in training camp, trying to get him back into rhythm, and the vibe around him is that he's eager to prove himself all over again. But as many of you know, the competition isn't just about Watson. There are other names in the mix like PJ Walker, a veteran with NFL experience who's been impressing with his poise and athleticism. Walker's been a solid backup in the league, and his familiarity with the system, along with his leadership qualities, make him a strong candidate to earn a starting spot if Watson isn't quite ready or if the coaching staff feels a different approach is necessary. And then there's Dorian Thompson-Robinson, the young rookie drafted last year who has shown flashes of brilliance in off-season drills and preseason games. His mobility and arm talent have caught the eyes of many, and he's considered a dark horse candidate who could develop into a future star. What makes this quarterback battle even more interesting is the depth of talent and the high stakes involved. Cleveland has been building around a solid core of offensive weapons, from Amari Cooper to David Njoku, and a revamped offensive line that aims to give the quarterback enough protection to operate freely. The team has been emphasizing a balanced attack, but at the end of the day, everything hinges on who is under center. The coaching staff, led by head coach Kevin Stefanski, has been meticulous in evaluating each player's performance, not only in practice but also during the preseason. They're watching intently how each quarterback handles pressure, reads defenses, and executes plays under game-like conditions. It's not just about raw talent, it's about leadership, decision-making, and consistency. Now let's talk a little about the stakes here. The Browns, as you all know, have been knocking on the door for playoff success for a while now. The last couple of seasons have been filled with promise, but also with heartbreaks and missed opportunities. Last year's campaign, for example, showed flashes of brilliance, especially on offense, but also exposed vulnerabilities, particularly in the quarterback position. Baker Mayfield's departure and the subsequent acquisition of Watson were supposed to be game changers, but the transition hasn't been entirely smooth. This year, all eyes are on Cleveland's QB situation because it's the missing piece that could elevate the team from a good contender to a true Super Bowl contender, and the pressure is mounting. Fans are eager to see consistency, leadership, and high-level execution from whoever gets the nod. The division rivals in AFC North, the Bengals, Ravens, and Steelers, are all strengthening their rosters, and the Browns know that the competition in the division isn't just about making the playoffs. It's about establishing dominance and positioning themselves for a deep postseason run. If Cleveland's quarterback can perform at a high level throughout the season, it could be the catalyst that pushes the team over the edge. Conversely, if the position remains uncertain or if the chosen starter struggles, it could hinder the team's progress and allow divisional rivals to gain an edge. The coaching staff has been tight-lipped about the final decision, but leaks and reports suggest that the competition is extremely close. The team's practices have been intense, with each quarterback showcasing their strengths and trying to earn the trust of Stefanski and his staff. The preseason games are going to be crucial, as they'll give us the first real glimpse of who might start in Week 1. And don't forget, the decision will also depend on how well each player adapts to the game plan, handles pressure, and demonstrates leadership qualities that are just as important as arm strength or athleticism. As Browns fans, we've been through a lot. We've seen the highs of playoff victories, like that incredible win against the Steelers in 2020, and the lows of injuries and tough losses. But one thing remains constant: our passion for this team, for the city of Cleveland, and for that shiny trophy, the Super Bowl. Every year we hope, we dream, and we cheer for a team that finally puts it all together. And right now, that hope is centered around this quarterback battle. Who will be the one to lead us to the promised land? That's what everyone's talking about, and it's what makes this offseason so exciting. Now let's take a moment to analyze some of the key stats and recent performances. Watson, in his previous seasons, has thrown for over 14,000 yards and 104 touchdowns, with a career passer rating consistently above 100, which is elite. His ability to perform in clutch moments is what makes him so attractive as the starting quarterback. PJ Walker, on the other hand, has played for the Carolina Panthers and the Houston Texans, throwing for over 20 yards and 12 touchdowns in his NFL career, with a mobile improvisational style that gives the Browns a different dimension if he gets the start. Dorian Thompson-Robinson, still very young, has shown flashes of playmaking ability in training camp, with impressive throws and good mobility, which could make him a future star if developed properly. But beyond stats, what really matters is how each player fits into the team's system. Kevin Stefanski's offense is known for its balance, mixing run-heavy sets with play-action passes that require a quarterback to be smart, precise, and calm under pressure. Watson's experience and skill set seem to fit perfectly, but the coaches are also giving opportunities to Walker and Thompson-Robinson to see if they can bring a different energy and spark to the offense. Beyond the quarterback competition, the Browns have a well-rounded roster. The defense, which was a strength last season, is still formidable, led by stars like Myles Garrett, one of the most dominant pass rushers in the league, and Denzel Ward in the secondary. Combined with a solid running game led by Nick Chubb, who's returning from injury, the team has all the pieces to make a deep playoff run if the offense can find its rhythm. And much of that hinges on who is calling the shots from under center. As we look ahead to training camp and the upcoming preseason games, the excitement is palpable. Browns fans are eager to see who emerges as the true leader of this team. Will it be Watson, with his proven track record and ability to elevate the play of those around him? Or will Walker or Thompson-Robinson seize the moment and surprise everyone? The answer still isn't clear, but what's certain is that this competition is what makes this season so intriguing. Every practice, every snap, every throw could be the defining moment that sets the stage for the Browns' future. The fan base is also divided in some ways, with some supporters backing Watson wholeheartedly, believing that his experience and talent give the Browns the best shot at a Super Bowl. Others are more cautious, hoping that the young guns can develop and maybe even outperform expectations. Whatever the case, one thing is for sure: Cleveland is hungry for success, and this quarterback debate is fueling that fire even more. It's about more than just who starts, it's about the identity of the team and the direction they're heading in. As we get closer to the start of the season, expect to see more reports, more debates, and plenty of speculation. But remember, the coaching staff will make the call based on what's best for the team, not just what looks good on paper. They're evaluating intangibles like leadership, decision-making, and the ability to perform under pressure, qualities that often separate good quarterbacks from great ones. So Browns fans, stay tuned, stay passionate, and keep that hope alive. This quarterback situation is shaping up to be one of the most exciting storylines of the 2023 NFL season, and I can't wait to see how it unfolds. Whether it's Watson, Walker, or Thompson-Robinson leading the charge, one thing is for sure: our Cleveland Browns are ready to fight for every inch, and they need us now more than ever. This team has the talent, the coaching, and the heart. All that's left is to see who will step up, take the reins, and lead us to the promised land. And believe me, Browns fans, this season is going to be one for the history books. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Cleveland Browns news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Cleveland Browns fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this quarterback battle? Who do you think will be the starter come Week 1? Do you believe Watson will reclaim his top spot and lead us to glory, or are you rooting for one of the young guns to surprise us all? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, because your opinion matters so much to us and to the Cleveland Browns. Remember, this team is built for greatness, and your voice is a vital part of that journey. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, more news, more analysis, so stay tuned for all the latest Cleveland Browns news. The season's right around the corner, and I can promise you it's going to be a wild ride. Browns Nation, let's get ready to make some history.